Good afternoon, everybody. Welcome to our Phi Kappa Phi virtual initiation. We haven't had an initiation in a while due to COVID, and so we're very excited that we finally get to gather together, even if it is through Zoom, to do this initiation. My name is Susana Velez Castrillon. I am an associate professor in the College of Business, and I am currently the chapter president for the Honor Society of Phi Kappa Phi at the University of West Georgia. Let's see some other chapter officers that are here with us. Who's next on them?
Would you? I was going to pull us up when we did this, but hi, my name is Jean Cook. I'm the treasurer and secretary of Phi Kappa Phi, this chapter.
Hello, I'm Toyosi Pius, and I'm an academic advisor at the Regis College of Business, and I'm a faculty officer for Phi Kappa Phi.
Hi, I'm Tiffany Parsons, and I am a lecturer of sociology in the College of Culture, Arts, and Scientific Inquiry. It's a big name. And I am a faculty officer with this chapter of Phi Kappa Phi.
Oh, all right. So let's get ready to get us started with this initiation. Oh man, I had my other screen here. And now it's not working. Here. Okay. Good afternoon. I am Dr. Susana Velez Castrillon, president of the University of West Georgia chapter of the Honor Society of Phi Kappa Phi. Today, we celebrate excellence. We gather to initiate worthy individuals into the Honor Society of Phi Kappa Phi. These persons have been chosen on the basis of superior scholarship and sound character. We are pleased and proud that each has chosen to become part of a century-old community of scholars and professionals that includes individuals who have distinguished themselves in positions of leadership and whose careers have been characterized by achievement. Our members have served in the White House, the Congress, and the Supreme Court of the United States. They have won Nobel Prizes, Pulitzer Prizes, and numerous other national and international awards for service and achievement in their chosen field. Phi Kappa Phi is proud to include among its membership thousands of men and women who, for more than a century, have sought to make a difference in the communities where they live and work. The Society's values are conveyed in its motto: let the love of learning rule humanity. This is our motto, but our mission is also explanatory of who we are: to recognize and promote academic excellence in all fields of higher education, and to encourage the community of scholars and service to others. Phi Kappa Phi standards are unsurpassed and second to none. We seek to reward excellence wherever it can be identified in any institution that has a chapter of the society. Moreover, Phi Kappa Phi, being interdisciplinary, elects to membership from all academic branches of the university. Our faculty officer, Toyosi Pius, will now tell us about the ritual of initiation.
Thank you, Dr. Castrillon. Good afternoon, inductees. So with the ritual of initiation, the bylaws of the University of West Georgia, chapter of Phi Kappa Phi, operating within the framework of the Society's bylaws, specifies certain conditions that need to be observed in electing persons to membership. These conditions are summarized as follows. Each student candidate shall be of sound character, Senior undergraduates shall be in the upper 10% of their class in each college or division. Juniors are drawn from the upper 7.5% of their class. Graduate and professional students in the upper 10% of all candidates for graduate or professional degrees may also be eligible candidates for membership. Also eligible are faculty, administrators, professional staff, and alumni who have achieved scholarly distinction. So right now, Jean Cook, the chapter secretary, will now present the individuals who have qualified under these conditions and who have been elected for induction at this time. Congratulations.
Hi, so like I said, my name is Jean Cook. I'm the chapter secretary. I don't know if you could hear that in the background. Can you hear there's workers like literally outside my window? And I don't want that to ruin the announcement of the candidates' names. I'm happy to scroll through our presentation if one of our other officers could maybe take this on so that we don't have, they literally, like, it's been quiet all day long and they literally like started it as Susanna started talking. Would you feel comfortable doing that, Toyosi?
Sure thing, absolutely. Okay. All right, so I shall now announce the candidates in attendance today by group. Please hold your applause, but since a lot of you are muted, you can clap. And as soon as all candidates have been presented, you can absolutely go ahead and celebrate. All right, so in alphabetical order, our candidates this year are Chiamaka Abanofor, Lucero E. Aguilera, Jose M. Agenel, Kristen M. Allen, Candace E. Arrington, Sarah Avery, Leola Bagley, Amanda Bassett, Carla Beatty, Christina Becker, Valerie Billstrom, Leslie Adhere Brugden, LaDerrick Brown, Michael Glenn Brown Jr., Wanda D. Burt, John David Butler, Mark Thomas Elmore, Sherry Felix Jean-Tillerman, Anna Fenton, Karen E. Gerhardt, Sarah B. Givens, Tamara M. Glass, Bridget Moore Gray, Sharona Griffin, Denim Greshik, Sydney Christine Holmes, Janice Reeves Jackson, Rebecca Jackson, Suzanne C. Johnson, James Arlen Kelly, Barbara Lange, Mary Grace M. Lanu, Brianna Mock, Alexandra, Sasha Marshak, Carrie Mao, Sarah Mead, Philip R. Miller Jr., Erica Moore, Justin A. Mordecai, Amari Brooke Morgan, Nova P. Osborne, Blair Pattison, Allison Ann Paul, Katie Jo Peterson, Yvonne Prince, Mauricia Puckerin, Kyle Riggs, Shane Rutledge, Sarah Kate Seastrom, Lena Gabrielle Simon, Chastity Smith, Deborah A. Smith, Caitlin Smith, Kayla Jules Smith, Laura Lynn Stansel, Tama Ann Stevens, Emba Surate, Adriana Swanson, Venetia Thompson, Donald Tillotson, Cassiana Tuoyo, Erin Turco, Kevin Van der Horn, Brendan Watson, Heather Watson, Latrina Marie West, Wenice L. Woodle. So these individuals were selected in accordance with the conditions specified by our chapter's bylaws, and they have accepted the chapter's invitation to membership in the society. I therefore present them as candidates for induction. You may now give it a round of applause. Candidates, congratulations. Faculty Officer Dr. Tiffany Parsons will now tell you about the history and symbolism of Phi Kappa Phi.
Thank you, Toyosi. It is fitting that candidates about to be initiated into Phi Kappa Phi know certain facts about the society. In 1897, Marcus L. Uran, a student at Maine State College, now the University of Maine, proposed to his professors an honor society built upon a broader base and with a wider purpose than any in existence at that time. At the request of college president Abram Harris, he drafted a constitution and set of bylaws for such an organization. Uran and Harris, assisted by interested professors, succeeded in organizing the Lambda Sigma Eta Society, an academic honor society open to superior students regardless of their academic discipline. 10 students were elected at membership that first year. After Uran's graduation, President Harris assumed the responsibility for promoting the society. After graduation, Mr. Uran went on to have a successful career as founder and CEO of Ocean Spray Cranberry Company. In 1900, with strong support from the president of the University of Maine, Pennsylvania State College, now Pennsylvania State University, and the University of Tennessee, the society became a national organization. In the same year, the society was renamed Phi Kappa Phi, from the initials of 3 Greek words of its adopted motto. Today, there are over 300 chapters of Phi Kappa Phi, ranging from Maine to the Philippines, and from Alaska to Puerto Rico. The University of West Georgia's chapter, number 150, chartered in 1973. I will now explain the symbolism associated with Phi Kappa Phi. The badge of the society, which you can see kind of on the PowerPoint in the background there, is a globe against the background of a sun, whose rays form an expansive corona and radiate in a number of symmetrical and equal concentrations from behind the globe. These signify equivalence among the various branches of learning and represent dissemination of truth as light. Encircling the globe is a band containing the Greek letters Phi Kappa Phi. It symbolizes a fraternal bond which girds the earth and binds the lovers of wisdom in a common purpose. The seal of the society features the badge in its center. The badge is surrounded by a crenelated line that represents the battlements and walls of Troy. In the space between this line and the periphery of the seal appear 3 stars just above the badge, one for each of the 3 original chapters. Below the badge is the phrase founded 1897. The ribbon of the society is a meander pattern, which we use as the border on the front of the programs. That is common in ancient Greek art and symbolizes the classical features of the society. The first word of the motto, Phi Kappa Phi, is philosophia, which for historical reasons the society translates as the love of learning. The second word of the motto, kriteto, is a verb meaning to rule. In our motto, the word has the form of a strong exhortation that calls on us to let the love of learning rule. The last word of the motto, photon, this word occurs in ancient Greek poetry and drama with the meeting of mortals, in contrast to the immortal gods. In our motto, it refers to all humans, men and women. So we translate it as the word humanity. Thus, in saying the Phi Kappa Phi motto, Philosophia, Criteto, Photon, you are calling on yourself and others to have your lives ruled by the love of learning.
Thank you. Candidates, as initiates, you will receive a certificate of membership as well as a pin. Each of you will receive for the next year the Society's publication Phi Kappa Phi Forum magazine. These are being sent directly to your addresses as well as your pin and your certificate of initiation. Moreover, during this year, so long as you remain an active member, you will be eligible for a variety of member benefits ranging from career-focused, web-based seminars to strategic partnerships with highly respected corporations, as well as a large number of scholarships, awards, and grants that are given every year for Phi Kappa Phi candidates across the world and across the nation. A complete listing of these member benefits can be found at phikappaphi.org. Let me remind you that once you're initiated into the society, each of you will always be a member of Phi Kappa Phi. But to be classified as an active member and to continue receiving those benefits, you may pay the national dues annually. We encourage you to maintain your active membership not only as a means of personal fulfillment, but also as a way to help sustain the organization and the prestige and to support the activities of your honor society. We also sincerely hope that you maintain a connection with us, the UWG chapter of Phi Kappa Phi. We have several people who are currently faculty officers who were inducted as Phi Kappa Phi members as students here at UWG. We also have some good relationships with alumni in the community, as well as we're always looking for student officers. So if you're looking for another little line to maybe put on an application, you want to take a leadership role, especially in these challenging times, we have some funds available. We have the internal will to get some projects done. So if you have any interesting ideas or you would like some feedback or some additional leadership opportunities, please contact one of your faculty officers. Hello, and we are happy to work with you. If you're interested in Phi Kappa Phi regalia for your graduation, you can purchase that through the national store at phikappaphi.org. We also have some regalia available on campus, and you can make an appointment with me, Jean Cook, to buy it. There was more information on that in the email that I sent to you inviting you to this meeting. Thank you. Susanna, are you still there?
I was muted talking to myself. So we are going to repeat the society's affirmation of membership, just so that we don't get a lot of noise and get some coherence. Please mute yourself while we do this affirmation. And the affirmation words are right there in the PowerPoint. So let's do it together. In response to the honor bestowed on me, I shall continue to uphold the motto of Phi Kappa Phi. Let the love of learning rule humanity. Thank you. By virtue of your superior scholarship, supported by sound character, by virtue of what you have achieved and who you are, a combination of qualities that led you to your election by this chapter of the society, it is now my privilege to declare you to be members in good standing of the Honor Society of Phi Kappa Phi. May you continue to merit this high honor, never complacent, ever seeking the realization of the society's motto, let the love of learning rule humanity. Thank you, everyone who attended today's ceremony. A recording of today's ceremony will be emailed to you shortly. I created like this week a LinkedIn group for AOA chapter, and so I'm gonna email you that too. I encourage you to follow the society, not just our chapter, but the society on social media, because they have Instagram, Facebook, LinkedIn. It's the best way to find out about the many opportunities they have, the deadlines for scholarships, career benefits, preparation for the GRE, and a lot of other benefits of being a member. So social media channels. And I would like to repeat what Jean says. We're always looking for ideas. And so if you are not graduating in 10 days, if you're not graduating next week, or if you're graduating but are continuing to do maybe a master's at the university, you could serve as a student student officer. There are lots of benefits to that. Like we had a student in the past who went to a student conference in St. Louis, all expenses paid for by the society. So lots of opportunities for you to serve if you're interested. And then I'm going to send an email. You're going to get an email from me next week. I made a unilateral decision this morning that since we are not going to have during the initiation ceremony, we usually have food. There's no food. And so I'm going to use the money to place a full page ad on the Times Georgian, which is a local newspaper. So I'm going to send that to you. If you live in Carrollton, you can get a hold of the newspaper. Just to sell this, since there's no food, another way of like making this recognition. So I congratulate you and wish you well, and thank you all for attending our initiation ceremony. Thanks. Now time to clap.